Greetings, everyone! It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact. We have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for day 383 of Hillsfar, and the continuing adventure of Chatter not giving his photo. Hello, Demon Dragon! I see you are the Z. Hello, Fontana! How did you get Chatter's photo, but Jitter's photo bombs it? So that it's just Jitters' photo. I mean, I could see that happening. Hello, Ogre. Hello, Traden. Are you winning? I'm always winning when it comes to Animal Crossing. Always winning. The line of command. Always. There is no not winning. How are you all today? I hope you're all doing well. It's great to hear. Yeah, it is indeed. It's always great to hear. So maybe 4 hours of sleep because the squirrels in my house decided 3 a.m. is a good time to make noise? Yeah, squirrels don't care about those kind of things. Also, I'm good to see my King of the Castle addiction. I'm doing fine, thank you. I hope you're enjoying that game. Also, do you see Pearl? Pearl is so done with sweeping her yard. She's like, nope. I don't wanna. But she's doing it, because that's what she does. That is a kitty who is done with cleaning stuff. As opposed to Kitty, who is a kitty who is done cleaning stuff most of the time. Also, she's just a happy ray of sunshine most of the time. And Bella being adorable, because look at Bella, she's got a little ribbon in her hair, look at her. She's just being super cute. It's a ton of fun playing it with some D&D friends. Huh, fair enough. Hello, Dee Dee. I hope you're doing well. One of the interesting things... Oh, yeah, we also have... Smug Beret Bella. Look at that smug. This is very smug Eeks. She's extremely happy. Hello, Luna. Hope you're doing good. Did you have that picnic, or did you abandon Eeks? I mean, we had a picnic. It was full, mostly of her running around, singing, and being so hyperactive that she absolutely zeroed out on energy in 5 minutes and fell asleep. That's typical her. Also, Chatter being a troll. Hello, Zach, how goes it? Chatter being like, hey, guess what? We're good friends. Yeah, you know how good friends we are? So good that you won't give me a photo, apparently. I'm not thinking he's got something against me. Also, there was Burb. There might have been Burb. Burb was like, yep, I'm just gonna wash up on the shore right here. I'm the 5th permanent fromage. I think Kitty would like a word with you, Chatter. Kitty would definitely like a word with you. Who's on your island? Well, who is on my island? I don't know if the exclamation mark villager is accurate, but you're starting to see some of them. You know, you got one. Actually, that is completely accurate. Bella, Boris, Chatter, Deirdre, Jitters, Margie, Pearl, Rex, Rudy, and Tibble right now. Hello, Feronia. We got the Berserk. Got a Jitters. Maracas? Do that once I get into the game. You must have updated it during the long chatter holds. No, it's still got chatter on it. But yeah. We have a Tootie as well. The adorable Toot. She is just... Hello, Birdman. How goes it? Just sitting there. Being a toot. We shall never escape. Yes, we will. Also, speaking of Burb. I don't care, Kitty Fromage. I know you can't invite her to our leave, so I can say whatever I want. There are still the consequences of action as long as my photo remains in my pocket. Who is Tibble? I will find Tibble for you. Pretty sure I have a picture of Tibble here. Oh! Oh. Oh, sorry, this is the thumbnail. That is the thumbnail. It was very cool. Look at that. Look at her. Look at that smug. Burb. Yep. This is where it turns into the glitch, the system root shatters photo. Look at that. That is maximum smug. But, Tibble. Tibble. There he is. There's Tibble. I have 3 jocks on the island right now. Tibble, Rudy, and the Burb. In fact, there are 2 pictures of the Burb right here. Sorry for being the question. Did Kiko have a sudden spirit connection dip with Twitch yesterday? No. No, I didn't. I did not. Twitch was fine. As far as I know, Twitch was absolutely fine. Why'd you ask? I didn't have any connection dips. I lost no frames, so I don't know. Also, here's my other one. Why do you ask, Birdman? Because everything seemed to be fine for me. Nobody complained about anything happening. All seemed pretty good. I mean, I know who they are. I don't have them on the island, I don't think. I'll have to double check who it is. Let me have a look. Let's see. It was... interesting. I can't explain it, Birdman. My birthday is shared with Tia, I think. It's Tia's birthday, I think, on that day. I mean, my birthday's not exactly a secret. Also, there's an Eeks with a sandwich. Eeks with sandwich. Well, it happens. I mean, all the villagers in the game are adorable. Every single... for me, there is not a single villager that is not adorable. They are all exceptionally cute, and lovely, and great, and fantastic. All of them. Each and every one. Without exception. Oh, they're nice. They're both nice villagers. Even Rossetti? Yep. Even Rossetti. I don't have any reason why Rossetti wouldn't be. Alright, let's get ready. By the way, it rained today on Avatara, so I'm really hoping that the same does not happen on Hillsfar today. Who would say you most like? I mean, I like all of them, so, but if we were to, like, go down to brass tacks, I mean, there are the permanents of the 4 are like... Oh, he was just looking up at the sky like, oh, is the stream starting? Hang on, gotta go at my lollipop. Yum. But, I mean... Like, personality-wise, I mean, I like all of, like, there are villagers I prefer slightly more than others, but I don't have any, like, I dislike. Hello, Artist Girl, how goes it? I hope you're doing well. I know you were making that joke. Will today be the day? I mean, let's be honest. No. Is it ever the day? Chad won't hand over his photo today. You know it. I know it. It won't happen. We can dream, though. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Hillsfar, it's 2 PM on Tuesday, March the 7th, 2023. Knows where the camera is. Oh, you should all hear this. The weather report says we're in for a rare treat tonight. Shooting stars. Ooh. Hillsfar lit by the glow of the sky bursting with shooting stars. What a magical sight that will be. If any of you have time tonight, get yourselves outside and look up. And with that, I'll get back to supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Thank you. Just got home. How are you? I'm good. just starting a stream of adorable, so I've got no complaints. No difference is what their favourite word is. Personality-wise as well. Personality-wise as well. Like for their hobbies, they're different too. So what they'll do on their off time is a little different. Time for a riddle. What do the cakes say the cutting onion? I'm in tears. Oh, Rex. That's a good one. Right, just gotta sort all this out. I've got to change out of this amazing outfit, by the way. Also, Captain Gulliver gave me a thing. I'm new here because of Gronk's stream the other day, and I just wanted to say, but I love that you're still playing Animal Crossing, one of my favourite games. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Faroline, I think it is. Yep, I'm still playing it after all these years. You'll miss that outfit? Well, you never know, it might make a comeback at some point. Who knows? I know what I do know, though. Gotta go inside and change. Gotta sort out all the stuff that I got. Also, Kikoskia sent me a thing. A good thing. You easy their suggestion into the trash. Well, I don't care what the Happy Home Academy thinks. I don't care. I like my house the way it is. Yeah, gave me a golden magic wand. Do I have a wand? I have many wands. And pirate boots. Rune does not approve. Well, Rune doesn't have to approve. Okay, let's get some presents sorted first. Including the We'll Never Get Chadda's photo present. I think today is a day for apples, because we have absolutely tons of them. Alright. And I think we'll use... we'll use this. There we are. Hello there, Evanius. How goes it? Hope you're doing well. I'm just getting started with my day. Rune fears his place in the party now that Sandstar has magic. I mean, nobody said he's any good at using magic. Because he's not. He's dreadful with it. He is, as they would say, bad. I have absolutely no idea, Zach. What song is this? I don't know. KK Step, that's what it is. It's KK Step. But yeah, I don't know, Zach. Not really something I've ever put any thought into. I've never really been to haunted houses, so, wouldn't know. I think the only thing that Sandstar knows is sling. And trap finding. He is good at finding traps. Or so he claims. I mean, whether he actually is good at finding traps is another question. I mean, he's still alive, so I would say yes. Now, we'll just do that. And wrap these all up. And then we will change our attire into something spiffy and amazing and definitely fashionable. As we all know, I am the epitome of fashionable. Everyone comes from miles around to beholden Sandstar's fashion sense. Urban slice of life is more my thing. Yeah. Fair enough, Frithland. As for your question, Zach, no. No, there are not. See, 2 quotes there, reiterating that I am very passionate about being fashionate. Speaking of fashion, gotta change how we look. Gotta get rid of the amazing outfit here. Oh, that's fair enough, Zach. Sorry, Thrithund. To Zach, rather. Meh, confusion. Lots of new faces. Lots of new faces. Right. What do I want to dress in? Hey, there we go. This is a good start. This is a very good start. Hello, murderers. How goes it? Hope you're doing well today. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, okay. Maybe some what? Ooh. I mean, how big is my wardrobe? It used to be a lot bigger. We went on a massive purge of clothes a little while ago. Got rid of hundreds of items. Literally hundreds. I'm doing fine, thank you. No real complaints. No, I'll wear those. Hat? Do I even wear a hat with this? Do I wear a hat? What's the inspiration behind Hillsfar? Oh, sorry. The inspiration is that I wanted to have an island where I showed off villagers who, according to a lot of websites, were deemed to be undesirable and or just not appreciated. So I tend to have the island filled with villagers who are low tier. Apart from the 4 permanents, but they also originally started off as low tier villagers. So I just cycle through villagers who are not appreciated as much so that people will fall in love with them and think they're amazing. Because all the villagers are amazing. There's not one villager I do not like. Not one. Never encountered one I don't like. They're all great. Most of them are underrated. To give you a blunt answer, most are. Yeah. Best deck you can from Hills for exactly. See, like every person has their own preference as to what villagers they like the best. They all do. Never have somebody tell you that a villager is better than another, because it's not true. Kitty is amazing. There are so many villagers that have become personalities of their own over time, and we've had to say farewell to them. I mean, no, Zach, because if I want to get a villager, I'll just get them. That's the thing. If I want a villager, I just buy their amiibo if I wanted them. But that's not what this island's about. I have 2 Animal Crossing islands, actually. I have the non-stream island, which is Avataris, and the stream island, which is this one. And the non-stream island was the one that came first, and has a lot different a village compared to this one. I don't know, have you heard Jitter sing? No, no one is... Well, actually, we have heard Jitter sing. Jitter likes to sing. Likes to exercise his vocal muscles. If there's a muscle, he'll exercise it. Speaking of Bella, we got a Bella right here. Who wants to go see Bella? Because too bad, we're going to go see Bella. He does not deform his beak. That is perfectly natural behavior for a burb. Oh, she's got a little ribbon. Hello. Nice to see you. Make yourself at home, Kay. Hello, Bella. Got a gift for you. You give me a thing? That I am. Would you like a thing? It's fruit. What could it be? I'm going to sing while I open it. Some apples. Yum. I'm running so fast it's going to be rude. Thanks a bunch. Here, I'll trade you. It's an astral dress that you love those. Thank you very much. Too bad I'm going to see Bella. Too bad. I know. Hey, super good to see you. What do you need? Did you see the Sea Redemptions for the pre-stream? Yes I did. Don't worry. I'm going to do them here. Nice getup. Did your Mom make this for you, Sandy? Wait, that came out super mean, but I totally meant it in a good way. I can feel the extra warmth and love from here, and I'm totes jealous. Okay, let's get out the maracas. Hey, Bella. Oh, turn the light off. Don't you just love my iron wall lamp? I mean, it really sets the mood, doesn't it? I'm all about mood lighting. It really changed the vibe of a place, don't you think? Of course, no matter where I am, I want the fight to be awesome, Eeks. Could you please turn my light back on? Pretty please? I'll turn it on later, don't worry. Eeks, you're ruining the vibe. And by ruining it, I mean, enhancing it. Yeah. Also, you want to dance him? I can provide dance for you. First, let's see if I can actually turn this light back on. There we go. Don't know how I reach it. How did Eeks reach the light to turn it off? I don't know. She did, though. I think she's gonna sing. She's singing. Hang on. Gotta get some good dancing going. Get in! Yeah! Look at us, as they would say, vibe! Bella approves. You're singing her own song, not seen this before. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we should leave her to her singing. Oh, there are songs where they sing faster. That's for sure. There are songs where they sing faster. There are some really fast songs in this game now. But unfortunately, we cannot stay there forever. I mean, as much as I'd like to. Live footage of KK Slider's downfall. I mean, she's the ultimate fan of KK Slider, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. Now, this is when Chadder doesn't hand over his photo, and the drought of photos continues anew. Or worse, somebody else hands over their photo. Oh, look at how blue that water is now. You need him to sit. Oh no! Don't worry. We'll sit by Tibble. Tibble will appreciate a sit. He will appreciate a bear. Interesting. Well, fun fact, if you have a music player play a particular song as opposed to random, the default song that music villagers will sing when they are far away from a music player is then that song. I had a period where we had Graham on the island, and we had KK Bubblegum as the song outside his house. And so all the music villagers just sang Bubblegum KK rather, while they were out and about. Oh, thanks, Thwithland. I appreciate that. I can't get anything! Oh, Tibble, just keep trying. I think these scanty fish are just afraid of my huge balding muscles, Gra. Yeah. You're just ready to go, so, what do you need, Gra? Got a gift for you, buddy. What? For me, Gra? I've got this for you. It's a present. Ha! I wonder what it could be. Some apples sound delicious right about now. Thanks. I'll eat this later. Here's something for you. A Viking top. Think you don't be shy. Thank you. No photo, though. I'm glad for that. You're just ready to go, so, what do you need, Gra? Just want to chat. Today I'm going to attack my upper body. Time to get ripped. When I think upper body, I think abs. My six-pack is already great, but it's time to bump it to a 10-pack. Tibble, that's not how bodies work. Don't care, gonna make it happen. And thus, he did not make it happen. But he tried really, really hard to make it happen. It still didn't happen, though. Totally didn't happen. Woe be for Tibble. Also, there's a cat. An adorable cat called Pearl. Not the cat that is going to be on the island forever, mind you. Oh, well, I don't have any room. Guess I'm gonna have to make some room before I go talk to you. Also, free bat. Meow. And here we go to here. Now, is there going to be anyone in there for me to say hello to? No! There is going to be a perfectly balanced set of cards, though. I'd like to put all these here. And sell all that. Double check. Yep, everything's fine. Still haven't found Chatter. Don't know where the fromage is. Don't know where. But fingers crossed he shows up. When you mean she decided to be incognito explorer, dresses very goth, even travels by teleporting coffin mimic. She might, but then again, Bella likes all kinds of music. She dresses all punk, but she loves all kinds of music. It was made by KK, she loves the music. But certainly, aesthetics-wise, they get on. Alright. Grab all of this, go say hi to Pearl. This is when Pearl hands over her photo, and the end is nigh. Right. Where's Pearl? There she is. Why, Sunstar, thank you for saying hello, kitten. I just wanna give you this. What could this be now? I wanna hand you this. The end is nigh. I highly doubt it. What a nice wrapping, Dom. She might be turning into it right away. Ooh, some apples, my. Thank you, Sunstar. I can't wait to try it. You know what? I'm going to return the favor. Here, take this. It's a nurse's cap! Thanks, Pearl. Oh, look how lovely she is. So much tangy energy. Oh my, what is it, kitten? Just want to say hi. So you know how a recent visitor, I'm talking about Hammy, you can also call them Rotten Rose. That's a title if you can believe it. I think I'm a bit jealous, to be honest. What must one do to get a title like that? I really must know, kitten. I don't know, you'd have to ask her. Why, is there something else I can help you with, kitten? Just want to chat. Hold on, what time is it? It's really 2:19 already? Goodness, I feel as though my day has already gotten away from me. I've barely completed my daily chores, and I was hoping to spend some time making playlists later. Making playlists? It could happen. It could happen, Thriftman. It's not likely, but it could happen. There's Deirdre. No. Oh! There's the Berserk! Goal! Look at those legs! Why do you village have such fun? It's just random, Laura. Oh, where'd he go? Berserk? And eventually you'll hear the same things. It's just they have a lot of things to say. I gotta open it now! I can't wait! Some apples are delicious right about now. Thanks. I'll leave you later. Gotta give us what you take. Please take a pot rack. Thank you very much. It's just random, Laura. Need something berserk? Sometimes it depends on what time of day it is, what season it is, where you're standing. It's such a nice day today. Maybe we'll be able to see a shooting star when it gets dark, berserk. I have managed to find new lines sometimes. Got to get a picture of him with his lolly. No. Jetters! I got a thing for taking a picture there, I think. Was it a thing for taking a picture? It was a thing for taking a picture! Awesome! being rewarded for doing the awesome stuff. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Jitters! There he is! Hello, Mighty. How you doing? The burb. There he is. Yeah, you gotta get some pictures of the burb. You wanna sit here? Sorry, my legs are so tired from my last workout I couldn't get up if I wanted to. That's okay, Jitters. Well, there's Deirdre. She's gone all the way up here. Hey, even I gotta take a break sometimes. Hiding is tiring. That's true. I'll just wait. Meet Deirdre, by the way, if you haven't met Deirdre. She is our sisterly. She is amazing and lovely. She likes running around doing the zoomies. Still want to say whatevs. I want to give you a gift. Whoa! What is it, whatevs? I want to hand you that, please. One order of fruit. This is awesome. What's in there? This is something tasty than some apples. Thanks. No problem. Thanks. I eat these for days. They're scary good, whatevs. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here, have some white brick flooring. Don't know where I got it from, but you can have it. Yeah, what's up, whatevs? Just want to say hi. Sweet threads. Are those handmade? They are. That's so rad. Mind if I get a closer look, whatevs? Whoa, I love the vibe of those clothes. I can totally tell whoever made them is super fun to hang out with. Alright, Deirdre confirmed. Gonna be friends with my mum. She is such a sweetheart. She is so lovable and so adorable and so amazing and just great. We are, as they would say, passionate about being fashionate. This has been confirmed many an occasion. Many an occasion has proven my fashion mastery. Also, okay, today is not a day for red. Who's actually here today? You know, we need a few more good. I mean, am I wrong? We do in fact need a few more good. Hello, final artist. Hello. How goes it? And I too miss my space turtle. There are so many quotes. The space turtle one's good. Okay. Haven't found Cheddar yet. Haven't found Cheddar. He's somewhere around here. Maybe. Well, Rex is... Oh, it's a Tootie! It was warm when I sat down here. Another sign that spring has arrived. Oh, it's a Tootie! There. There we go. Just sit with a Toot. How can I help you, Tootie? I've got a gift for you. For me, really? Yep. What'd you like? Thing? Get so many bears today. Wonder what's inside. Oh, this is great. It's some apples. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. As a thank you, please take my foosball table. I don't know where I got it from, Tootie. Please get rid of it for me. Everything okay, Tootie? Just want to say hi. So, Flick is here today. Have you run into him yet? I thought he'd be sullen at first, but he's actually easy to talk to. Where's thing to Tootie? I don't know. Yay, blood. There are so many out of context things that you can get from Streets of Rogue and Legend of Zelda. Are you here because you smell something yummy? Because I'm making something yummy. What you making, Rex? Guess what I'm making? A pizza margarita. Oh, that sounds so good. And the best part, you can make all you want once you know the recipe. Oh, I know. Take the recipe, then we'll be able to both fill ourselves full of deliciousness, cool cat. I like pizza. Oh, Oh, you want to know that recipe, huh? Well, just means you get to share it with someone. Yay! Hey, buddy. What's up, cool cat? Just want to hand you a gift. Huh? What is it? I've got this for you. Do you want it? What's inside? I'm gonna look. Oh, some apples! Yummy, it looks so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's in there? I'm gonna lay on the floor and eat that. I might even share with the bugs. Shadow, if you don't get your photo today, I'll take a ladder and move the cheese. That's quite a threat. Here's Senstar, a comedian's outfit, just for you, cool cat. That's okay, Thriftwand. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? Just want to say hi. It is one thing I want to learn how to do. It's fly. It must be so tough for everyone to be doing it all the time. But being a psychomycologist is real tough too. And Grandma learned how to do that, so you just gotta be like her and try real hard. Pretty soon to be flying all over the place. Zoom! Hi, Grandma! Nyom! How do we break it to him gently? I think the answer is that we don't. And we just let him keep trying to learn to fly. Ah yes, Air Mastery equals 5 dead. That is true, it does. Hogwash, always a pleasure. Just want to chat. Oh, do you have something to give me? I do. Would you like a thing? Hey, wonder what it is. I'm excited to open it. Some apples. Smells darn good too. I miss milk at home. In my belly. Gah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. That's not the kind of flying he means. I don't want any freebies. Here, have a suit of lights. Thanks, Boris. No problem, Snort. Hey, what can I do for you? Just want to chat. So, I sort of happened to overhear something about you, Snort. Sandy, your hobby's writing novels, yeah? Sure. Writing novels, huh? Not my thing, but good for you. Tell me all about it sometime, yeah? Been looking for someone new to get obsessed with, Snort. I mean, I wrote a novel, but Sandstar didn't write one. So I need to give a gift to Rudy. I need to give a gift... Well, speak of Rudy, there's Rudy. Just sort of walking around being a Rudy. It did. It did. Sup, Sandstar? You're looking pumped, Mush. How you doing? Got a gift for you. Minnie, what is it? You know what it is, buddy. It's fruit. So the only person left is Chatter after this. What's inside? Some apples sound delicious right about now. Thanks. I'll leave this later. Time to flex my gadget muscles. I want you to have a rain hat. Buddy, there's no rain at all. Not a cloud in the sky. You may rain someday. What's going on, Mush? Just want to say hi. It's such a nice day today. Maybe we'll be able to see a shooting star when it gets dark, Mush. Possibly. We'll talk one more time. Yo, what's up, Mush? Just one more chat. I know it's kind of a flex to me to be wearing something like a simple parka, but that's why I'm doing it. I've flexed all my muscles, so now I'm thinking outside the box. Oh, buddy. It's like, I'm gonna flex everything. He's even gonna flex his ego when it comes to muscles. Doesn't flex his ego in any other ways. Maybe one day I'll get the amazing dialogue between a normal and a jock, which goes with a wada 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 wada. I mean, I do have it with Jitters wearing a Toy Day hat, so I don't know if I can top that. Also, free recipe. Today's recipe is from Callie. Never had Callie, but she gave us a recipe. We already have it, but sometimes we get new recipes. Hello, Janice. I hope you are doing well this day. I am doing fine. Had a good day today. Did some recording for Let's Plays, video editing, compression, writing for my novel, doing a stream now. Watched a single episode of the anime. And after this, I'll probably do a bit of exercise before dinner. And then D&D in the evening. That'll be fun. Okay. Just go over here. And like that. And hopefully we'll find Chatter in the Able Sisters. That is a big hopefully. I sort of have my doubts we will. Sort of have my doubts. Oh, there he is! Hey there! Welcome to Sisters by myself, actually lovely by Claw. Thank you! He's a little busy right now looking at a pair of shoes. Sense, I just wanted to say thank you for always being there to help Label. She talks about you all the time, you know. She says the outfit you pick are always super inspiring. And then she runs back here and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. You've done so much for all three of us. Thank you for the root of my quills. Oh, no problem, Sable. What does Chatter think about these shoes? If I wore shoes, I'd definitely wear shoes like these. I don't really get shoes. I mean, that's definitely a thing to say. Hello, Berlinchin. I hope you're doing well. We're waiting for Chatter to stop looking at a pair of shoes so that we can give him a gift that he's not going to give us a photo for. It's not going to happen. Everyone else is gone. Chatter endures. Ooh! We were looking for the flashy slacks. I will buy all of these. And then I will give Chatter his photo. I mean, he'll give... You know what I mean. Hey, Sandstar. Fancy meeting you here. Alright, you dressed smartly. Is today a day? For me, count surprise. Am I gonna give you the photo? Am I not? The tension's killing you. I mean, it's not killing me. What a fun surprise. I love Miss right now. Ooh, could you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these apples? Just gonna tuck that away for 5 minutes from now. I can't let you walk away empty-handed after you're so generous to me. Here, you gotta take some warrior armor, okay? Ha ha! Chatter strikes again. That is true, Alice. Looking for a rap session with old Chatter, eh? Oh, Chatter! Dressing well is a form of self-care. That's why I'm trying to get my health insurance to cover this really sharp pleather jumpsuit. He's just never gonna do it. He's never gonna hand over that photo. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna change my outfit in a moment. With these fancy pieces of clothing, we can do something great. Oh, it seems like we are just... we're just not gonna do it. It's just not gonna happen at this rate. Before the next group of villagers come in. It's just not gonna happen. He's the next Kitty. He's Kitty 2.0. The scourge of the photos. I'm gonna have to put his photo next to Kitty's and Yuka's somewhere else's. Or somewhere else, rather. It's gonna happen. We are gonna change our outfit, I think. Kitty learned her tricks from me, Fromage. You thought she was the true troll. You have no idea. I am the ultimate troll, the trollinating. There is none. If she stays long enough, he's changed his name to... If he stays low enough, he'll just become like Chatter's Far. Okay, we're changing outfit. I've been waiting for this for a while. Alright, I've been waiting for this opportunity for a while. Alright, not that. I want... Where is it? Not the comedian's outfit. Yes! Oh, yes! Look! Be holden to this and be amazed. Too fancy? There is no such thing as too fancy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tiny little hat? No, we have a straw boat that'll probably work. Do I? Actually, no, I don't. The fanciest of lemon men. This is a statement. Label would put on sunglasses because of how bright this is. Yep! It's absolutely a statement. A statement of yes. No. Yes. Okay. It's getting even better. Okay? It's getting even better. Gonna go blind. We are apparently the jazziest of delivery men. We deliver adorable to all. One of the top hats? Eh. Ooh, that might work, actually. It's not yellow, though. Huh. No. We're gonna... We could... No. The top hat matched, but this is sillier. This is better. Tiny hat. Tiny hat. It is a good hat. Gotta do a little photo shoot here. Tiny hat always works. I don't know why I picked the delivery bag. It just seems perfect. Little delivery bag. Tiny hat, good hat. Tiny hat, best hat. Ooh, we are totally empty on inventory space. Gotta go sell thing. Don't mind me, buddy. The problem with Chatter being in the Able Sisters is now Chatter's gonna go home. Because Chatter's gonna go home, he won't be outside. And because he won't be outside, he won't get a thought bubble. And no thought bubble means no chance of getting his photo. Unless he goes outside after this. I do doubt it, though. He's doing the smart thing. He's staying indoors a lot. He's not giving me his photo. He's a tricky one. He is a tricky one. He is being what is commonly referred to as elusive. But it will get him at some point. He'll mess up one day. He won't mess up. He's got a plan and he's sticking to it. He is sticking to it. Okay, let's do that. And we'll put away that here. Because we don't need them anymore. There, this here, that there. And we will make our way up. But I hope everyone is having a good day today. All 61 of you. Great to have you all here, by the way. 61 of you for a Choose the Animal Crossing stream is huge. It is a good day. I'm glad it is a good day. Also, money. Always do with that. And dig that up. Any hidden fossils around it? Well, there is a stick. I mean, you know we need this stick. This stick is exceptionally important. It sells for 5 bells. Isn't vaguely important. But it could be. It isn't, but it could be. Look, here are all my golden flowers. This is where I get Chatter's golden flowers for his garden. If I had his photo. Which I don't. Hey, Fauna. Oh, rather Fauna, Deirdre. That's because somebody said Fauna before about a villager. There are 400 of them. I sometimes get things mixed up. There's another one of these. At least I didn't get Eloise and Margie mixed up. Alice would never let me hear the end of it. Okay. Nothing. Yep. Up here we have the final rock. Also, if anybody's curious as to why the rocks are where they are, it's just that's where the rocks ended up being, and I sort of worked around it. It's like, this is where a rock ended up going. That's where I'll keep it. On Avataris, I managed to get all the rocks in the upper area, and that's where they are too. Kept them there ever since. I accidentally picked up that clump of weeds there. I suppose they're going to be coming with me. Alright, lastly, we have this upper area. We encourage the natural migration habits of rocks here. Exactly! The natural migration of them, which is, they don't, typically. But sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. I know there are lots of people who stream Animal Crossing who do all sorts of like wild and exotic things. Like they go on villager hunts all the time. They shuffle about the island constantly and redesign it every couple of months from the ground up, or restart the island completely. But that's not my style. It's not what I do with Animal Crossing. I like things being as they are. Working from home today, nice to have a background stream. Sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, I heard that people do island tours, but usually there's either one of two things that happens on my island. Either I end up with way too little time to do everything I want to do, or I end up with too much time. But something always ends up popping up that means that we're doing stuff. Hello, I just, well, people, it's curious when I get questions of like, what kind of core do you have? And I'm like, it's, sort of cobbled together as the game went on core? I don't know what that's called. It's just, eh? Is there an air core? Does that exist? It might do. It's a catch-all way to describe the general vibe of an island. Like there's things like city core, cottage core, like camp core for like a campsite, and I don't know the names for them. It's probably like called like tent core. There is a core for almost anything you could imagine, and I have no idea what any of them are. Not even slightly. Yeah, aesthetic-y stuff. Aesthetic-y stuff. That's what it is. It's the way to categorize aesthetics. I don't know any of them, really. I just bumble along as I go and make something happen. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? That also doesn't just extend to the things on the island as well. It often extends to the villagers as well. And when people switch an aesthetic, they will often switch their villagers out as well to match the aesthetic. I just made it look like an island, and the main thing I change is the gardens. The gardens are unique to each villager. I change the gardens out depending upon what the villager likes. Oh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like for you to assess me all these. Give me something to do other than assess fossils. No. Oh, well, the one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, they're quite splendid, but alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint. Do you know? Oh, you mean, Cousteau. May I help you with anything else? He had a nice garden, and then right next to it he had a gymnasium. Jolly good, please enjoy the rest of your visit. The little Cousteau, the tiny troll, the original troll, who's like, I have a plan for my village. And then Cousteau came around and ruined everything by being adorable. Curse you, Cousteau! And by curse you, I mean, thank you for being awesome. Barely noticed you there. I literally couldn't see. Oh wait, are you trying to present a allegory for how hot I make the coffee? For that, I'm going to make it 500 degrees hotter today. I'll make you some coffee, sure. Let's just get this. Pure distilled heat from all the suns combined. Yes, that'll do. The Ashes of Chadder's photo. Cool. I heat this coffee by burning all these extra Chadder photos I have lying around. Oh, you don't know how to rub it in. You know how to rub it in expertly well, not just slightly. Oh, dear. Someday we'll get it. Someday. Someday. Not today, though. Not today. Hi, we're on the same wavelength here. They are. You're totally on the same wavelength. You're all on the Chadder pays for his coffee and photos. Laddie does. They're starting to really appreciate him value because Brewster has so many photos of him. So many. He's lost count of how many photos he's had to throw away to make room. Oh, and by throw away, he means shred. Shred and use as kindling. Now we need... Do we have any bugs that we need to have made into models? That is a good question. God, there's so many of them, I'm using them to stuff my Zen cushions. I could see that as well. Ooh, ooh. Is that a ladybug? Oh, I only have 2 ladybugs. Ooh, wait. Can I get ladybugs now? I can. Ooh. I want to do that. I want a little ladybug one. Okay. I can make a thing. I can make a ladybug model. I just need to find one more ladybug. If only you had flowers! Trust me, I have plenty of flowers, Alias. Flowers for days. Also, mental note, don't sell the ladybugs. Or as we call them over here, ladybirds. Ladybirds. Well, just put them in. At least I've always called them that. Maybe they're not. I'm probably getting things mixed up. Either way. Put these away. Oh yeah, you call them ladybirds, yeah. Hello, Swavo. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you? We're about to start on an amazing quest of getting a ladybird. It's a great quest. A truly epic saga. And I'm probably going to finish it in like 2 minutes, knowing me. It's like, I'm going to big something up as being a huge adventure. Finish instantly. Something that I think will be super easy, an hour. That's how that goes, typically. How that goes. Alright. Pop out, get our net ready. We don't often do stuff with our net, so this will be interesting. What color is our net right now? It is a colorful net. Oh, it's blue. Okay. Alright. I need to find a ladybird. I'm trying to think on where it would be. I have a feeling it only appears on certain types of flowers. I'm probably wrong, though. Probably wrong. I don't think they're super common. I don't think they're super common. I have to keep my eyes open. Hear that one. I'm not going after a mole cricket. Absolutely not. There's Flick. You know, I'll catch you just so that there's one less bug to deal with. That's probably not helped, though. By the way, if you call out saying that there's a ladybird somewhere, I'll probably have gone past it by that point. That is the curse of chat delay. The wiki just says on flowers. Yeah, there are some that require specific color flowers, but I think the ladybird is just flowers. Do I have a lot of them? It's just a question of noticing it. Not moving too quickly so that I don't end up startling it. Yeah, the keyword is supposed to there. Lots of bugs are supposed to be common. And they compete for the same spawn opportunities, so... Knowing me, I'll have passed one, like, tons of times over the days. You saw one by the bamboo? I'll have a look. I probably scared it off. Oh, you're right! There is one. Okay. Carefully does it. Aha! I caught a ladybug! Sorry to disturb you, ma'am. Got it! Also... let you go. Yep, as I said, thing that I believed would take forever. Thanks to some quick thinking there on sending that to me, Neon. We have what we need. Which is 3. And you're right here. Oh hey, remember me? Flick? The guy who loves bugs and all their skittery, chittery, sometimes glittery glory. I'm still looking for my soul bug, the one to be my artistic inspiration to lift me to ever more art. So if you find a bug, will you sell it to me? I can pay a little extra. No price is too high for my chitinous kindred. And that's any bug. Devotion with conditions isn't devotion at all! Oh, and if you're interested in my other doll, just let me know. Commissions are open. I am interested! Oh, I see. The time has come for we two travelers to begin our journey together. You can only hand over one per visit, though, Thrithund. You can't give multiple over. What bug have you chosen to act as our guide? So I'll have to do ladybugs / birds today, and 3 more another time. Noble ladybug. Can you part with 3 of them? They'll be happy and safe with me. Sure thing. Here you go. It's got a commission. And so our contract is bound, human! Already I feel the all-consuming fires of the creative inferno warming my beholden blood. When I have completed my labors as a midnight to the muse, I will ship you the ladybug by mail. Thanks, buddy! Man, got totally snubbed there. He's probably already thinking about how to get that thing sorted, however. And for anybody wondering if you can dive into the ponds and the rivers, no. It's only the sea. Hey, buddy! I'm gonna dive off in a very particular spot today. We're gonna dive off right off here. Meow! Whee! They don't! They don't. I have to stick to the oceans that I'm used to. You're not what I'm looking for. You're a little too slow. Also, we have 80 people here. That is even more amazing than when we had 60. I'm always flabbergasted by everybody turning up. I always am. It's just nice to have people here. Oh, there's a Berserk. With his custom designed net. Going to be doing that for all the villages eventually, all the permanents. They'll all get custom designs for all of them that suit their aesthetic. It'll be wonderful. Now, just need... Come on. Just need to find the scallop. This is when finding the scallop will take like 500 years. I don't know why, but sometimes it just takes ages. Sometimes I'm just not lucky. Well, actually, I do know exactly why. Sometimes I'm just not lucky. Or sometimes I just completely ignore a scallop in favour of chasing something else that isn't a scallop. Nobody said I wasn't derp. Because I most certainly can be. Okay, that's not it. That's not it either, and that's not it. Wow, we are doing really poorly with these. That is also not it. I remember when this update first came out, the deep sea diving, everybody just, well, literally dove into it. They were all super keen. That is not it. It's still a great way to earn money. What? It was a pun, and it was a good pun. It was even appropriate. That's the best kind of puns. The puns that work on multiple levels. And multiple depths. See, I can keep going. I can keep going. Until you drown in them. Wave upon wave of puns. Now it's just something you gotta deal with. Oh great, and now this happened too. It's not even 3 and I've even found the scallop. Oh no! Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Sure you can, Pascal. Whoa, thanks generosity, man. Looks like we're gonna go off to see Katrina soon. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. You ever heard of a tail wag in the dark? There's no way, man. I've done the math. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today's a good day. Well, now it is time for us to see Katrina. Do I have enough money? I can't actually tell while I'm here. Gone for 2 minutes, and yeah, gone for 2 minutes, and we already found it. Already found the thing. I'm just efficient today. Just so efficient. Who knows? Maybe Red now has a second genuine piece of art that I'd like to get. It's not likely. Let's go. Gotta go see our resident art seller. Gotta go see our resident fortune teller. Gotta shoot that out the sky because I feel like doing it. Got it. Look, it didn't land on Rudy's head. And I picked the flower instead of the present. I want to get rid of that anyway. And this. Now. Ooh! Alright. I mean, even if it ends up being a bad fortune, we'll only lose a net of 1,000 bells thanks to that. I mean, it's not 50,000, but it's still not bad. Okay, are you in your house? Yep. Yep, Cheddar is, being smart, as it were. He's being a smart cookie. Now. Let's go say hi to you. Hey, 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 why don't you get away in the skies? The hills for airport. How can I help you out today? I want to fly, buddy. Roger. So, just get the paper official. Where do you want to go? The bin accepts the flowery sacrifice. Go to Harv's Island. Harv's Island? Roger that, good buddy. I can set you up right now, but you are ready, all packed and stuff? I totally am. Alright, let's get you airborne. Dodo 1, this Dodo Tower will be. Copy, gotta walk on its wings. Over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friend. When you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? They would go over to Harv's Island so that I could go get stuff. Yeah. This is when it's another genuine piece of art. I'm like, what? Could happen. Touchdown like collecting stamps in a stethoscope. We are parked and proud, and just ignore everything I say, buddy. Give a quack to wing back. Will do? Hey, birds. You have... Yeah, that's not real. And I don't think that one is either. I don't think it is. Hello. Kiha, Moata, Kiha, Moatata. Only I, Katrina, can see it. I see your truth. I will reveal it to you for just 1,000 bells. Sure thing. Let's go. Very well. I'll consult my crystal about today's luck for you. Now, please, close your eyes. Be prepared to see magic. Kiha Moata, Kiha Monorata, last one lash gets the magic! Oh, I see something, yes. I see an island, whose residents prefer living in tents or owning their homes. The president of Nook Inc. is more than a little bewildered by this turn of events. From his reason due to your luck with money will diminish. Conveniently, there's a way to get rid of this. Life has its ups and downs, its hills and valleys. Well, something unfortunate might happen today. But if you want to escape disaster for certain, I could possibly purify you. Purification requires very powerful energy, so it will cost a significant payment. Let me see. Shall I purify you for 10,000 bells? Do we say no? Here's an interesting question. Do we say no to getting purified? Do we tempt the fates by saying nay? We could. We could just go, no thank you. And then go to a Cap'n Island and then get immediately bombarded by a money island. Diminish your money to fix it. We have worked out that you earn more money if you decide to pay the extra. if it's the start of your day. You know, I'm going to say no. Take things as they come, no matter what. That is one way that things are sometimes done. Perhaps you will use disaster to your advantage somehow. Goodbye. Perhaps I will. I probably won't. Right, we're gonna go to a Cap'n Island, because what's the worst that could happen? Trainwreck Mooncake is reporting Tango Snooker is gold. Do you require assistance? Over. I want to go home, buddy. You want to bust buns and burners and buns back to Cherrytown? Sure. Roger. Let's pack snacks and make tracks. By the way, heard that your money luck is completely down the drain now. Land into a volcano. No, you can't. You can only get purified if there is bad luck. They will not give you a purification if there is no bad luck. If there's no bad luck, no need. So, we're gonna see what tools we have. Probably. But I've already had the fortune reading. So you have to have a bad luck. I could probably go back if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. I'll take an extra shovel. And I'll buy an extra axe. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just need the extra axe. Just give me the extra axe. And by give me, I mean I'll buy it, because with all that money I saved, I can just buy the axe. Also, I don't think there's ever a belongings diminish one. I've only ever seen belongings improve. This is when there is a belongings diminish, and it's terrible. It's like, you don't want a belongings diminish. And who knows, we might end up on a really awesome super duper special island of awesome fantastic. Can happen, even without a belongings improve. It probably won't. Just like I'm probably not going to win the lottery today. But the odds, despite being infinitesimally small, there is a chance. It's just not a very good chance. Meow. Hey, Bumblebee. Greetings, Cap'n. I wish to use your services. You ready to take a tour? Round trip fare will cost you 1,000 miles. Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, that'll be 1,000 miles then. I like his little thermos flask and a wrapped up lunch. Very adorable. Time to set sail. Watch your step as ye hop aboard. Will do. And we're gonna look terrified. Because why not? This is Sandstar realizing that we're heading towards disaster! Because you didn't pay 10,000 bells to get purified. Iceberg! Ninjaberg! That's an iceberg that's really sneaky. It's a Ninjaberg. You don't get seasick, do you? No, I'm fine. Nothing's changing about the weather. Song's good. Or the time of day. Could still change at the very end. It won't, though. Meow. Yar, we've arrived. I'll be here waiting for you when you're needing tools or we want to set sail for home. Ooh! Ooh, first off, spend some Nook Miles, get a thing. Second, I think there's a Cap'n, like, there's something there I've never got. Or these. Wisp I've not done much of. KK Mania I'm still waiting for. 3 more Cap'n Ventures. You know what's here though? Potatoes. Gotta grab all these potatoes and hack at every single tree we find. We're never coming back here after all. Might as well take advantage of all the resources that are here. How about the tree? The winner, surprising no one, was Sandstar. Take all the island potatoes. That could be a fossil, or it could be a, yeah, probably not a fossil. Could be a fossil, though. You do sometimes get fossils on these islands. It's rare, but it does happen. I don't hear this music often enough, because I don't go to islands often enough that aren't, you know, Halves Island or Paradise Planning. Take these out. I see a shell. I also see a butterfly. And I don't know why I spanned that. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Well, no, it's fine. These are one of infinite islands with... Because there are infinite of them, there are limitless resources. They never diminish. Ever. See? It's all good. I don't know why I grabbed those flowers, by the way. I might end up just dropping them. I was just too eager to press Y on things. Yeah, we'll drop these. Get to visit islands that someone's already plundered. It would be amusing if that was the case, but I doubt that is the case. Imagine like, Yar, oh, you've already been here. Oh well, no stuff for you today. How'd you miss it? It was 2 inches in front of you. Wow. I miss the most obvious things sometimes. Check my YouTube comments. And then on the other side, there are people who comment as soon as they see something in a video, and then don't watch the entire video before commenting, and thus miss something that I actually sorted. This also happens. That is quite a jump, by the way, from a standing position. I wish I could jump like that from a standing position. Yeah, they want to make sure that I missed something didn't miss something from a decade ago. Or proclaim that I am dumb. Those are my favorite ones. The ones that say I'll never finish a game, but I've already finished. And the ones that tell me I'm wrong about a mechanic I'm actually right about. There is no quote 203. No, I do not have to replay the game just to please them. They can play the game themselves if they wish to get what they want. They can play the game themselves. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends how blind I'm playing the game. It can vary. Can I jump that? No. Can have to use... Oh, also, need to see what this is. This is a message from Huck. Oh, it's Huck. That's cool. Also a spaghetti marinara. Haven't heard from Huck for ages. Also, I should probably stop now to take a refreshing glass of beverage. Oh yeah, that one, Alias. 10 years or so, I think, yeah. Ah. Refreshing glass of beverage TM. "12 years. I'm so old." You think yours is old? I was the one that recorded that. I've been doing this for a decade and a half. I've been doing it for so long. So many decades. So much stuff. So many playthroughs. And so much enjoyment too. Okay, grab all that. Then I need to do this. So long as German streams can be huge enough to re-find you. Indeed! So long that people watched me, lost track of my stuff, and then refound my stuff, which is amazing. I do love the comments I get when people go, "I used to watch your stuff ages ago, and I see you're still making it, and you're like as good as ever. Thank you very much." And it's like, that's lovely. That's wholesome and lovely. Aha! Remember to always hit these rocks to get an extra bit of stone. It's alright, I was going back there anyway. Because I needed to actually hit the rock. Okay, is there another stone here? Okay. I can jump this way. Whoop. Whoop. And then hit this one. Yep. That's one of the types of comments I get. The other ones that I always find amusing are the ones where people comment to say that they don't like that I'm talking or that I should stop talking. And I'm like, Let's Plays have been going for a very, very long time. I mean, I know a lot of people don't refer to them as that anymore, but they're still there. It's not a new concept anymore. I have to inform them that they actually want a long play rather than a let's play. Or just a playthrough sans commentary. They usually have things informing you, but they have no commentary. But you know, minor quibbles. For the most part, I have a really wonderful community. Yeah, walkthrough, no commentary. Quite often they do that, but for the most part, my community is fantastic. There are always people who come across videos randomly who are not as nice, but quite often I end up just muting them. If all they're going to add to the conversation is being nasty and negativity, I don't want that. Hello, PM Nutrition. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just on a camping island here, doing some camping-related stuff. Because we can. Why not? Voice is the reason I started watching. Hey, the voices certainly changed over the years. I am not as young as I used to be, and part of that is that I don't have the range that I used to have. Well, glad you're enjoying it. Lurk away. Never a demand for people to directly comment. As long as people are just enjoying the stuff, that's all I ask for. Although that said, if you like and comment on YouTube videos, that does help the algorithm. Not saying that you should, but it's a thing to consider. And hey, if we get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, I do have goals set for reaching 100,000 YouTube subscribers. So, you know, little objectives to go by. Not saying I'll ever get there, but I'll certainly try my best. Absolutely, I'll try my best. How much more space do I have? Space for 2 more. That is not 2 more. That's 1 more. And I now have space for 1 more. Yeah, well. I do lots of things that are not really that great for the algorithm in a way. I post content daily. I post shorter videos instead of longer videos. In that sense, I also upload my Twitch VODs. And all the other little things I don't do, like I don't do like sponsored bits or face cam. Or algorithm-pleasing thumbnails. Or titles that poke at the algorithm. Titles are really dull in comparison, but it's how I do things. Eh? I'd like to head home, please. Back to Hillsfire, eh? Remember, there's no returning here later. Do you have all your booty? I do! Then back we go. Be kind to me, old vessel. Mind you step as you hop aboard. Get some more singing! And some clapping. You can thank Aeon for those, Birdman. I like the singing. Nope, can't on here. Captain's already been here. There, and there, and there. I can imagine that. Back we go! See, I like playing the game chill and laid back and with no rush, you know? It's an island paradise, do what you want to do. And so there's no great demand for me to rush about. So, what I'm gonna do, as always, is I'm gonna... Hey! We got a Rudy. There he is. Look at the happy cat. With a butterfly in his face. It's a very happy cat. She's doing some fishing. Now, is Chatter out? I'm gonna guess not. He's probably not out. So. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Yabin. He's lying on the map. All on one side is for Cap and the other's Wilbur's turf. Could certainly see that being a thing. I'm gonna keep the cherries, actually. Gonna keep the cherries. And them. But everything... Oh, I also need to put that away. But everything else... I will sell. I also need to get out this other shovel. The pink shovel. We will sell everything else and make huge monies. Actually, the potatoes will help us make quite a bit of money. A couple of thousand in those potatoes. Hello. Also, I see the pink laptop there. What will I get for all of this? Probably a lot. The answer is 14k! Marvellous. And we've just hit over the, as far as my update tracker has gone, the 100 viewers. And that's amazing. Oh, and we also achieved another Nook Mile goal. Probably not enough to make up for the 1,000 I spent on the cap and journey, but it wasn't intended to do that. Oh. No, just do that there. And we'll grab what's here. That. And the watering can. Oh, Margie's up and about. Doing Margie things. Being a Margie. I'm gonna say hi to Margie. What's she doing? Hello. I thought so. Ah, Sandy. Now that you're here, maybe you can help me out with a problem. I got carried away buying a striped tee. I was sure what to do with myself, so I thought I'd give to you what I don't need. Thanks, Margie. Feel free to do whatever you want with your gift, Tootie. Will do. I'm gonna sell it.
Mayhem! Yippee!
And that's Thond on there, gifting 5 subs. Thank you so very much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Actually, Tootie, I think you picked the wrong winner of the Toot War. Too bad. You were always going to win. Actually, I will just keep this t-shirt. That is so kind of you. That is 20 subs in total that you've ever gifted. That is just so amazing. I don't know what Margie's up to. It's just being a Margie. It's like, Berserk! You're in the way of my door! How do you get the extra line of inventory? Yeah, you have to redeem, there's another one. There's another one that you can redeem. I don't know if it's unlocked at a certain checkpoint, but, oh, do you see that jitters? Do you see that jitters? Do you see him? There's a line of smug there. The line of smug a billion swallows wide. Okay, you seem a bit stuck, Margie. Not specifically, I don't know when you get it. Oh, adorable waves. It might unlock the next day after. I don't remember. It was such a long time ago since I had that as a thing. Like, literal years. Oh, she just sat there with a book. Oh, that's cute. Margie's being adorable. Same day? You have to log out and log back in? Oh. Hello, Spielman. Hope you're doing well. Flick in the background wondering now. I mean, he's just amazing. Flick's cool. Been a while, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, can't quote me on that either. I don't remember. It was so long ago for me. Literally years. Is Cheddar out now? I want to see if Chadder's out or if he's wisely staying indoors. Let's have a look. Is he there? Oh look, he's still indoors. He's still indoors. Also, dancing cat. We got a dancing cat. He's being adorable. He's dancing to Yuka's song. Don't mind that. I'm just setting up a few things there. Professional outlet here. Absolutely professional. Doesn't get the pause thing quick enough when I'm thinking about future raids. I'm really good at this. I'm not good at this. Never good at this. Just sort of ambling along randomly. That is how they say I roll. You know, I'm going to see how chat is doing. How you doing, buddy? There he is. Fromage, now that you're here, this is the most happening spot on Hillsfar. Let's chat. You know, I haven't seen that Hammy around here lately, Fromage. Maybe I should up my island hopping game. Become more of a wandering dance guru or something. She already has a chatter. You don't want them to meet. You want to chat? I don't blame you, Fromage. If you appear on both your Hammy holiday home and here, I mean, who knows what could happen. Do you ever think about the future, Sandstar? Wonder what things will be like 5 years from now? Dream with me for a minute. You and I will have grown and changed. How we look and even how we dress will be totally different. But I still want to give you my photo, Fromage. On an unrelated note, my house will have increased in height by 10 feet because of all of the photos that I'll have buried underneath it. What do you think of Cheddar Kruger, Fromage? How about... Hey, hello, Bitterziri? Maybe I'll start wearing bandanas. Oh no, what if I start wearing bandanas, Sandstar? Well, the only way you can stop that is by handing over your photo. If it's a choice between that and bandanas, bring on the bandanas, Fromage. He's a tough nut to crack, is Chatter. He's a tough one. Just a little time here to just enjoy adorableness. Hey, Mazert, did you have lunch? Nope, I went on a tour around islands. Yo, Sandy, what do you do when you realize you're totally lost, Mazert? And by islands, I mean Captain's Island. I like to just walk back the same way I came. Building leg muscle was never a waste after all. The only trouble is when you get too into it and start doing laps instead of getting where you're going. That is absolutely a thing you would do. And Isabella doing an eeks. Also, you get some smug yoga. Smug yoga. Come on. Where is it? Smug yoga. There's a grin. Where is it? Smug. Ah, there was no smug, but there was grin. Okay, we're totally gonna do some group stretches. Which Flick will have no choice but to participate in, I might add. Oh, we also have Sable. And we have Timmy and Tommy, and the Fromage himself. Yep, just hanging out here, buddy. Hanging out, not giving over my photo, you know. The usual. There we go. Just gotta do that. And this. And left. Actually right, really. And left. But right on the screen. Our left is their right. And vice versa. Wonder how Sable can find the time in her busy schedule to come here and do this. Then again, exercise is important. Always make room for it. It's important for both your body and your mind. Very important stuff. Yep. Yep. And the other way. Nearly done. Getting swole. So much swole here. And two more. Oh, and I think we had a thing for that. Yes, we did. Neat.
I have an idea. Let's see how many more times we can talk to each other today, Eeks.
How about lots?
Your fleshy jacket is so trendy, I'm not even kidding right now. But you know, I can make it pop even more with a little bit of Bella magic. So what, Boots? The color combo's so glam. You'll look so cool. Folks will so say, hey, are you Bella?
But you don't wear boots.
Eeks not gonna be so fashion they have to pass the law against your fam self.
You know, I think my other ones are good. I'll keep that under advisement. Yep.
Hey, I want to be more exercising me. Let's go.
I do have a lot of Nook Miles. I have been playing this for some time.
Hey, buddy.
Just gonna put away these boots in here. They will make a fashionable addition to me. For my wallet. What's Pearl up to? Oh, Pearl's here. Oh, she's just got a coffee. Just chilling, are you, Pearl?
Yes, we meet again, kitten. What's up? The weather has finally warmed up, my dear, and that means it's time to get outside. Well, what should I wear? The weather changes so quickly from one moment to the next this time of year. Hot, cold. Spring is a fashion conundrum. Oh, is there something I can help you with, kitten?
Sure.
As long as I have this, as the love level continues, the stars should be gorgeous tonight. If I go for a walk under the starry sky, I might even see some falling stars. Hint, hint. Go check out the island after 7 p.m. and then there'll be shooting stars that you can look at, and then get more shooting stars, and there might even be...
Ooh, Celeste might turn up. Ooh, I haven't seen Celeste for ages. That'd be neat.
Hi, Zedda. I saved a spot for you, Gra.
Oh, thanks. So, you like sports? I like sports. And getting swole?
Yeah, I like that too. Do you like that? It's good, huh?
Yeah.
It's great. Boy, do I love exercise. Well, great talk. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go exercise my picnic muscles. Bye.
And he's gone. We have been abandoned. It's alright, he's only over there. He's literally only over there. You know what time it is, though, folks? It's a very important time. One of the most important times, actually. It's time we head into here. It's time we go to the perfectly ordinary room. And for me to thank you all for being here, because seriously, you're all absolutely amazing. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. Time for someone to come visit the house? No, don't tempt fate here, Demon Dragon. Don't do it. Oh, thanks, Fontana. Everyone abandons Sandstar. Room Valendra, everyone. No! Tootie will never abandon me! There's a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. First off, there is my website, kidcosio.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including but not limited to my schedule. You can also read the Threndy of Dusseldom, a novella that's on there. And you can also find links on where you can buy my book, Errant Hope. And then there is my Discord, where you can join a large and thriving community that I am often a part of. There is tons of stuff going on there. I'm often there as well, unless I'm like sleeping or working. And there's loads of remote space and Let's Plays and streams past and present. And if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you're subbed to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, which is fantastic. Hello, Miss Princess. There's also my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's something Let's Play or stream where I sit behind paywalls. But there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you typically do not see, including but not limited to all of the background stuff that makes my content what it is. And thanks, Zerlash. And Especially in these trying times, I really do rely on the people that pledge to me to make what I do a reality, and every little bit does help. Those that do pledge to me not only get a different coloured name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs when the opportunity arises. The Shovel Knight streams I'm doing on Wednesday, that was a game that was voted for by the people on Patreon. And my, what a fantastic choice that was. Then there is my YouTube, where you can check out all of my content. There's over 9,000 videos from 10 and 5 for a total of 15 years of YouTube content, and all my Twitch VODs go there too. And if you sub to me there, you'll get me one step closer to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and if we get to there, I'll do a replay of Terror from the Deep and a replay stream of Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword on stream. Then there is my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. I put tweets about games I'm playing, little snippets of observations about things that I'm doing, sometimes Gumbler building tweets with little like step updates as I build one, and sometimes deep and thoughtful stuff, but most of the time just derpy things and silly. Other social networks are also around that I'm on, and considering how Twitter is going, who knows how long that's going to keep functioning for. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic and amazing and brilliant and wonderful, and I could not do what I do without you, and I would not want to do what I do without you. I said it at the beginning of this ending spiel, and I'll say it again, you are the reason I make all my content, and the purpose of it is to entertain and to just generally be, you know, to generally be someone who can entertain you, and I hope that I can continue to do that for many years to come. Like, I'm just always so ever humbled by your kindness and generosity and how much time and stuff you give to my stuff. It's there for you, and I'm just glad it entertains, and I hope to be able to continue to do this for as many years to come as is possible. So thank you. Seriously, everyone, thank you. You are wonderful. But ages since I played Animal Crossing New Horizons, it's good to see someone still playing it. I mean, I still love the game as much as I did when I started. Still incredibly fun for me. I intend to keep playing it. Intend to keep playing it as long as I can. So, thank you all, everyone. Seriously, thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is... it's a Shovel Knight stream. It's going to be tomorrow, 7 PM GMT. And hopefully I'll make some steady progress as we're in the final world of the final part of the game. I'm not going to get through it all in one go, but you never know, I might make some good progress. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. But remember, be nice to each other, everyone, and if everyone's nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. And you will, Miss Princess Cadence. You will. Later.